Hey guys, hope your weekend was good. I did not give you a warm-up on today's notes because we're going to do quite a few things with different two-way tables. So just kind of pay attention and go from there, okay? So lately we've been talking about two-way tables and you've been filling them in. So this is a two-way table just like we've seen any other. So it has men and women and the different sports they play. Okay, it has the totals here for the number of people playing the sport, total here for the number of people, and then our total. So we have 100 men and women that we're talking to, okay? So I've copied this same table. I've just taken out the information that I don't need, so you can kind of just scribble this out. Okay, it's the same exact table. It has 16 and 2, but I've done some things to it. So the question is, find the relative frequencies to compare and describe the distribution of genders among each sport. And you can see that I highlighted among each sport. I bolded it. That means I'm looking at the total for the sport. So when I'm looking at basketball, I'm looking at this total, baseball, this total, tennis, this total, swimming, this total. I don't want to look at the total of men and women. I want to look at the total for each sport. And then what I'm going to do in each box, I'm going to divide by the total that's there. So you can see in that first box for basketball and men, I have 16 divided by 18. And I'm going to point it out. I'm just fixing my hair so it's out of my face here. So 16 divided by 18. And I'm going to find that decimal because that's going to tell me the frequency. So I'm going to do 16 divided by 18. Okay, so that's going to be 0.88, and I'm going to call that 0.89. Okay, and you guys know how to turn a decimal to a percent, right? So this would actually be 89% because I just move it over 2 spots. So 89% of the people who play basketball are men. And then if I do this for women, 2 divided by 18, it's going to be 11%, or 0.11. Okay, I'm going to do this for each one. So 27 is going to be divided by 33 because it's down here. Okay. And that is going to be 81%, actually technically 82.82 if I round correctly here. And then I'm going to do 6 divided by 33. So whatever this total is, you do for both numbers. This total you do for both numbers. This total for both numbers. Or 3 numbers if there are 3 numbers, okay? And then it's going to be 0.18. I'm going to do the same thing, 5 divided by 21, 16 divided by 21. Okay, and 5 divided by 21 is this, and 16 divided by 21 is this, so I get 0.24 equals 2.76, okay? And 12 is going to be divided by 28, 16 divided by 28, okay? 0.43 and 16 divided by 28. And if you notice, if I were to add up these two numbers, it equals 1. Which is good for relative frequency, right? So this one equals 1, this one equals 1, this equals 1, this equals 1. Or if I added up 89% plus 11%, that would equal 100%, which makes sense because 100% of the total has to be men and women who play basketball and men and women who play baseball. So you can kind of look at this and you can say, okay, the men mostly like to play basketball and baseball because they have both the higher numbers here. But women like tennis and swimming more than men. Okay, so men and women, men like this sport, women like this sport, okay? You could also say, you know, that women like basketball and baseball the least, or they like basketball the least and tennis the most, and men like basketball the most and tennis the least, okay? So from these frequencies, you can kind of see what the different percentages are, okay, for different things. Now we're going to do the same chart, but you'll see that I kind of highlighted different information. So it says, find the relative frequencies to compare and describe the distribution of favorite sports among each gender, okay? So this time I'm going to use these totals and see how I kind of bolded among each gender, okay? So 16 out of 60, okay, because this total is 60, so that means all of these numbers are going to be divisible by 60 here. 16 divided by 60 is 0.27. And I'm going to do 2, so each one of these ones is divisible by 40, because 40 is the total in the second row here. 2 divided by 40 is 0.05. 27 divided by 60. 60 divided by 40. 5 divided by 60, which is going to be 0.08 here. 16 divided by 40, that's 0.4. 12 divided by 60, 0.2. 16 divided by 40 is going to be 0.4. Okay, and actually if I did 0.27 plus 0.45 plus 0.08 plus 0.2, that equals, oops, sorry, I messed that up. 0.27 plus 0.45 plus 0.08 plus 0.2 is 0.97. What happened there? Well, that is supposed to equal 1. Probably just a rounding error there, okay? And then when you add these up, that's supposed to also equal 1, okay? So, oh, this is the problem. I did 0.24 instead of 0.27. So if I actually type the right numbers in, 0.27 plus 0.45 plus 0.08 plus 0.02, that equals 1 like it's supposed to, and 0.05 plus 0.15 plus 0.4 plus 0.4 also equals 1. So you can see the total for these distributions are also 1, okay? So you can kind of see the difference between men and women in the different sports and what people like to play, okay? So this just kind of breaks it all down for you. Just like in this one, we can see that men and women, what men like to play, what women like to play. Here we can kind of see what sports people are interested in, okay? All right. We hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.